Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Edge. This is a weekly recent vendor video for the Division 2. Today is July 22 of 2025. Without further ado, we'll get right into it. As always, we're just going to go for the stuff that I think you should get. I'm going to skip over everything else because I'm not here to waste your time. But we'll get right into it, starting off with the White House, the settlements, DZ, and then the 3 in New York. So we'll start off here in the White House. We've got the visual. No. The perfect versatile is super good. I mean, honestly, if you like this piece, just swap out that weapon handling for crit chance, and you've got a solid backpack. Personally, I think there's better ones out there, but that's just me. Other than that, that is it for the White House itself. Jump over here to the countdown vendor. See what we got going on over here. Countdown vendor. Honestly, I'd probably say skip all 3. That Henry chest piece, back chest piece. Yeah, the Henry chest piece. It is a solid piece, but it's better if you can get one that's already rolled double crit, so you can make it a red core. Over here, we've got the Surge. Nothing great. And nothing else here. So nothing at the White House this week, but that's okay. We will jump over here to the campus, and we'll see what we got going on over here. Also, we have the payday event continuing on. We've got one more week for it. As recording the video, we got 6 days and 13 hours, and there's also the Kennedy College is open this week. So just mental note that. Feel free and jump in and get you anything out of there that you might want. Hello. As for the campus vendor itself, Visionario, no. Skip campus completely. Not worth any amount of time. I'll jump over here to the castle, and then we'll see what we got going over here. If you fast travel to the descent button right here, it's just around the corner. A whole lot less running around to do. Carnage, not a fan personally. Cheska holster. Just dropped that skill damage for chance. Super strong piece, but that's probably about it here. Nothing super crazy, unfortunately. But we'll jump over here to the theater, see what we got going on over here, see if there's anything worth getting. Kind of lackluster so far. Nothing really standing out at all, really.
Good to see you, Agent.
The mop, with streamline on it. Honestly, I'm gonna grab one of those. Comes with that Supermax armor on kill. Not a bad piece. We got headshot for knees if you need that for your library. But that is it for all of the settlements. So really nothing there. Other than maybe that mop. But other than that, we'll jump over here. We got DZ East first. See what we got. As always, DZ has its own resources that you can only get out of the DZ. So any of this stuff you'll have to get a little bit of grinding done inside the Dark Zone to get. But super beneficial to get, because you'll get, occasionally we'll get some pretty decent pieces. This is definitely not one of them. Dark Zone East is one you can just kind of forget even exists for the vendor. But we'll jump over here to the south, see if we got anything.
Check out the best selection.
We got Orbit. Orbit can be super beneficial. That perfect finisher. Leave it here for a second. Can be super beneficial, especially for that PvP aspect. Not as widely used in PvE, but that's also just my opinion on it. Yaahl chest with spotter and armor. With spotter on it. So this is one you could definitely use. Just drop that repair skill for crit damage. And kind of just leave it as is. That's actually not a bad piece. I may come back and get that after the video's over.
Appreciate the business.
So we got a Yaahl piece and the mop so far. DZ West. See what we got going on over here. Rock and roll. If you've got the credits, get it. Just roll that health to target out of cover. Super helpful, especially for those striker builds, building those stacks up real quick, having that extra 10 rounds compared to like the lefty. Super beneficial. I already have one, or I'd get one. Alright, we'll jump over here to Haven first, and then we'll go over to Brooklyn after that. So we got 2 here, 1 in Brooklyn, and then we're done with today's video. But I will meet you at the first vendor. Alright, as for here, we've got the P90, no, nothing there.
Hey, agent.
50,000. There's a mask you could use. Just drop that health for Hazard Pro or explosive resistance or chance if you might need that. But that's a super strong mask to have for kind of a tanky build.
Good work.
But that is going to be it for Haven. We got one more vendor over in Brooklyn to hit. And while I'm loading, I will meet you over there. Alright, we'll finish running over here together. And we'll see what we got over here.
You looking to trade?
We've got crit damage maxed out for rifles if you need it. But that is it. So, just a quick recap before we end today's video. We got the mop, we got the rock and roll, and that Yaahl chest piece. But that is going to be it for me for today. Kind of a lackluster week, but that's okay. Can't have a good one every week. I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace out.